Welcome everyone. This is the Shopify Open training for Shopify discounts. We will be walking through the Shopify discounts area, creating different discounts for any of your products. We are Sunrise Integration, your premium Shopify partners. I am Justin Pfeiffer. I'm the design director here. So today's agenda, yes, this will be recorded and we will post it onto our YouTube channel. So, the what we're going to end up going through today is we're going to do a basic Shopify discount. We're going to create a tiered discount with a threshold on it, and then show you how to run any kind of seasonal discounts on a different time basis. And then some of the gotchas we're going to go through to make sure that you're not losing money on offering any of these discounts. So let's just jump over into the Shopify area. So the discounts in this area is going to be in this discounts tab. And we'll just jump in and show the different areas. So once we do create the discount, we have these different options. So based off of basic Shopify or any of the Shopify plans, you will have these top four. So any kind of amount off a product, either percentage or money, the buy one, get one. And then any kind of other amount offer to an order. So if you have that off products, that's going to be off specific products, or off of an order is going to be kind of a cart total. And then any kind of a discount off shipping. If you do have Shopify Plus and you have the checkout blocks, you get an expanded range of discounts that you can actually reach into. So this will offer more kind of features to it based off of the Shopify blocks and that kind of logic that's in that app. We're just going to focus on these top four today. So let's just go in and do an amount off products to get started. So in the discount, you'll be able to create the discount. So you have either discount code, which is going to be the code that you would send, or you could create a code in any kind of abandoned cart email or reach out email. You'll want the discount code so then you can share that code freely. And then the automatic discount is going to be the one that's going to automatically apply the discount to the checkout process for your customers if they meet the requirements. So we could just do the discount code just as the initial setup, since we'll jump into the automatic ones later. So generate random code. This will give you, you can either set your own code like um, Winter Fun 2026, and then that will allow you to use this code in any kind of promotional offering, and it'll align back to this discount. So on your discount, you have the discount value. You do have the percentage or fixed amount, so you can go back and forth on this depending on what kind of discount you want. Most often is percentage. So if we do a 10% discount off of this particular product, so we're going to either do it to a specific collection or specific products. So this is where we can either select a collection. So if I do collections on the one-time purchase, so one purchase, and then browse these collections. So I already have this best sellers in here. So I'm really going to offer this 10% discount on any product that is within this collection. So if you're going to do the code, it's probably going to be best if you do the code, put it in your emails, make sure it links back to this collection, or if you put it on your site, that it really is going to send them to the collection where this discount will actually apply. So you have the different sections in here, like eligibility, minimum purchase requirements, and the maximum discount uses. So these are going to be the ones that you're going to want to focus on to make sure that you set correctly. If you do the eligibility and you leave it no minimum requirements and all customers, then they could just freely buy all of the products with that discount in that collection, which is okay if it's a particular collection. If you have like we just need this product off the shelves and you're doing the end of the year discount, by all means, you want to get rid of that perfectly well. If it's a special promo, then you're going to want to either focus in on one purchase per customer. So your maximum discount uses down here, you have limit one per customer. So they can't load up on a bunch of discounts. And you can do the Other things like the minimum purchase amount. So you can do minimum purchase amount or minimum quantity. And then that one is going to be super handy once we do the tiered one. So it's basic setup. You have the combinations. So these are the combinations that you're going to allow your this particular discount to pair with any other discount. So if you have a product, another product discount, and they end up combining two discounts or an order discount, which is going to be the total cart. So if it's like 10% off this particular product, and you have another one that's on the side where it's, spend over $100, get another $10 off. To be able to combine those discounts, this is where you're going to do it off of this order discount. And then any kind of shipping discounts, like, popular one you see over $100 free shipping, and be able to kind of connect that. So you really need to kind of make these decisions and combine these discounts together. I'm just going to go ahead and save this one, and then let's jump into creating a tiered discount with some actual thresholds. So if we go in, we'll create a discount, and then let's make it a kind of dollar off tiered amount. So if you go, let's go into the amount off order, and then just make this automatic because we just want it to be automatically set in the cart for the customer without having to think about it. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to say it's a percentage off. So let's just say 10% off of the total amount for, the one-time purchase. And then we're going to come down here and set the minimum. So minimum purchase amount, say you spend $100 in your cart, you get the 10% off. And that's going to apply automatically to it. And we're not going to combine it with any other purchases. So then we have kind of our first tier uh, purchase, and then we'll just set the name, money off, $100 spent. So then when we create that one, and then in order to create the next tier, we can kind of come in and then redo the money order, the automatic, set the percentage is say, let's do the 20% off. And then set that one to the purchase amount of 200 off. So as long as you don't combine these, they're going to automatically trigger. So anybody that breaks that $100 mark off of their order, they'll get that first 10% off. And then if they exceed the 20% or the $200, they'll get the 20% off. So you just set that automatically, and if you don't combine them, then you'll end up being able to, automatically add that tier discount to the customer's cart. So I see a question come in here. If we have a collection of a collective products, how can you exclude discount from applying to them? So you can do it based off of a certain products. You can do it off of the discount off of products and just exclude that from either if you're setting that by products. Um, and then being able to exclude anything from exclude from the being able to set it up as a purchase. So you wouldn't want to do it as basically the order value. You want to stick to the products and then just basically add the products that you want and then exclude the ones that you wouldn't want them on. So you could still do the tiered amount for the limit like this, but just do it from the other one where it's on the product. So spend 200, just save that one real quick. So to kind of go back and create it off of amount off of products. So you can still do the percentage and then just select your products and then do the minimum purchase amount. So you would set that tier up, but then just exclude the certain products. So that total would only be to the allowed products. So as long as you pass that tier of the allowed products, then it would apply that automatic discount. So it's a little bit trickier, but you can do that way to exclude the products that you don't want to have apply to that collect or that discount. You just discard that one. Thank you. That was a great answer or a great question. All right, so let's jump into the BOGO or buy one, get one. So we have that discount. So it's going to be the buy X, get Y discount. And then this one is going to be set up a little bit differently. So we already see that it's the layout inside Shopify is a little bit different. We can either do it in automatic discount or the discount code, depending on how you want to kind of promote this. Let's just set it up automatic and buy one and get one. So they have different rules in here. So if the customer purchases, this first set of rules is going to be when the customer buys the products. You can either set it as a minimum quantity. So if you buy four, you get one free. Um, or by purchase amount, spend $100 in our store, we'll give you a free prize. So another one that's a good one is if you do, the minimum purchase, if they spend $100, you're going to give them a special gift. So if it's on all products, one-time purchase, and then the customer will get their prize, so they'll get one, and you can search for that specific product, and let's just say a $10 gift card. So once they actually surpass that $100 in their cart, we're going to automatically give them the $10 gift card to their cart. So when they're checking out, they'll get the $10 for free. And you can do the discount value at a discounted rate. So if it's like, buy one, get one 50% off, or, buy two, get one, a third of the price, 75% off, you can set that percent here or the dollar amount, or just offer it to them for free. And then that will put that one in there in their cart for free. And then the other one that you're really going to want to pay attention to is set the maximum number per uses. If you check, make sure you check this, and then you can set that kind of max in there. So you only want to be able to set them to use this once. You don't want them loading up on free gift cards, but you're still making prices. I don't know. It's a business decision at the point. So these little checks in here. So the eligibility again, if you have your customer segments, say you have your VIP customers that you want to offer this to, you can check this and then browse your customer segments to the certain group of customers that you really want to win over, or you want to offer them a special offering. And then again, any kind of combinations that you're going to offer, um, be able to check which ones that they can combine it with. So yes, great question. So is unrecovered carts a customer segment? So yes, as Shopify's abandoned cart feature, it will create an abandoned cart segment in your customer section. So you can actually use this as a special promo to kind of win back them free shipping, the shipping discount, buy one, get one, any way to kind of win back that purchase. It Shipping is a good one. I think any of the product or maybe the order one, a little bit trickier because you don't know what they abandon. Much bigger logic that's going to be in that one. But yes, so customer segment, one of your customer segments out of the box with Shopify will be the abandoned cart customers. I don't think I have one on here. So yes, abandoned cart checkouts in the last 30 days. So you can assign that to the customer segments or actually even deeper to specific customers by selecting any specific customer that is going to be in your list. Great question. Thank you. All right. So if you have any seasonal offers that you want to kind of offer, any kind of holidays, I know Valentine's Day is coming up, right? Tomorrow. Another great one is to be able to set a discount for a season. So we do have these active dates in here at the bottom. You can either start. just set the active date. By default, it'll, set to whenever you're setting the project up. Or you can set this further out in the calendar to hit on a specific day, like, Sunday at midnight, and then actually check the end date. So whenever the sale will be over or the offer over, like last minute Christmas gifts, you're going to offer a discount. And then you can actually end it on a specific day at a specific time. So then, right at this point, that discount will actually be deactivated, and then it will no longer be able to be used in the checkout process by any of your customers. So this is a great way to kind of, offer that timed holiday seasonal discount to any of your customers, and then allow it to just easily drop off without you having to remember to come in here and turn it off. So a lot of these different settings that you can check in here to mess around with, to create it, to make sure that you're not going to lose too much money off these discounts, but to offer your customers that added discount incentive to come purchase your products. It's a, great feature with Shopify to kind of close those deals and convert those customers into paying customers and make the sales. Great. I got another question that came in. So how would you bundle with configurable products? So you can bundle combinations of discounts based on whatever they are. If you're going to use the configurable products, if you are doing anything like the bundle apps where it's going to create a specific product, you would use that bundled product to offer the discount on the final product versus the children of that bundle. I know depending on it is Shopify. If it's Shopify's bundle one, it creates that parent product. So you would assign the discount to that parent product, the one that you're actually going to be selling, versus trying to apply it to the children of it because it's not necessarily going to get picked up by the parent. If it is other third parties, I'm not completely sure because some of those apps create a parent product and some of them don't. They just kind of do the logic on the backside of it to offer up, adding those multiple products to the checkout. So you would want to do the discount to the parent product of any kind of bundle, or if it is just more of a general one. So if you're applying it to the cart, off of the cart value, if it's, say, your store is completely configurable products, if it's applying that discount to the actual order, the final order price, or if it's the bundle, really just focus in on that parent bundle product versus any trying to apply it to the children. All right. So thank you for joining the Shopify OT this week. Coming up next week, we're going to have returns and exchanges in Shopify, the February 20th, again at 11 a.m. Pacific. Shopify or Sunrise, we do offer various different success plans. So we offer three different plans from your support to just help support you and your store, to growth to helping you grow your store, and an enterprise level, being your enterprise partner in shopping. We have these three tiers, different plan options from 3, 6 to 12 months, where we can offer you support, optimize your store, help you with conversion, and really support you with any kind of tickets that you would have or issues you have with your store. Um, we will send that link out. You can check it out. We are your partner here with Shopify. We've been dealing with Shopify for a long time. And thank you for joining, and we'll hopefully see you next week.